Assalamualaikum students, good morning. Thank you for quickly entering the Zoom meeting. I appreciated it. It is best if we could start our lesson on time. We have a lot of interesting activities to do today. I've written our lesson objective for today in the group chat, but let's go through them quickly again, shall we? Okay, so for the first objective, you need to work in a group. Yes, with your friends and produce a mind map. I will provide the topic. And what's that? How to make a group mind map online? That's easy. There is a whiteboard function in Zoom that allows us to illustrate the mind map together. Don't worry, I'll guide you along the way. Our next objective is to apply Oreo technique of outlining and writing paragraphs. Oreo? Like the food? Not quite. It is actually a writing technique. We will get to that part later. Alright, let's continue with this interesting yet funny video. 1, 2, play!
Emma. Huh? Emma.
Not anymore.
Emma.
Every day it's getting on my nerves.
Emma.
Oh, I'm
Emma.
begging you, please.
Emma.
Leave me alone. Oh, you didn't go.
It's a funny but eye-opening video, right? This video highlights the shift from the traditional use of paper into a digitalized world. What are some of the instances that were shown in the video? Yes, playing crosswords on the tablet instead of a crossword book, reading newspapers online, and even using the sticky notes. It gets funny when his wife challenges him to use the tablet instead of the toilet paper, right? There's just something we can't change. But if we were in that situation, we would be fine, I guess, because we mainly use clean water when we go to the bathroom. It is an interesting topic, don't you think? Before we move on, I would like you to pay close attention to this one scene. Alright, in this scene, it seems that the husband is reading from a tablet, unlike his wife, who is reading from a physical paper book. If he is reading from a tablet, it is most probably a digital book, right? Does anybody here know the exact term to describe digital books? E-books? Yes, excellent, e-books. That is our topic for today, the war between e-books versus paper books. Before we get into the war between mediums of how we read books, I wanted to ask my dear students if you do read books. I'm joking. Of course, I know all my students here are diligent readers. I hope so. So, do you enjoy reading? Okay, what is your favorite genre, or specifically, what is your favorite book? You can unmute your mic to answer questions, or you can type it in the chat box. Okay. My favorite genre is dystopian. I love dystopian novels, especially the works of Louis Lowry. I've read his entire collection and even watched movies adapted from his books. Other dystopian novels include The Hunger Games. I'm sure most of you here have heard of that, right? Okay, next question. When and where do you read most often? Thank you for the answer. I like to read at home too. Imagine when it's raining and you have a cup of coffee right beside you and you're holding a good book. Hi, that is so nice. I often read at night, before bed, and during the weekend, before and after my nap. I also like to read on the go to kill time. For example, I like to read when waiting for food at the restaurant or at the airport, when I'm waiting for my flight. Okay, now that we've covered the important part of reading books in general, let's discuss more on ebook versus physical books. An ebook or electronic book is a book in digital form. Ebooks can be read on computers or other electronic devices such as ebook readers, phones, and like the video, tablets. Yes, ebook readers such as the Amazon Kindle are devices that are dedicated to showing only ebooks or other PDF files, but mostly ebooks. This is the Amazon Kindle. As you can see, it is very small, very portable, and very slim. It can even fit perfectly in your palm. Yes. But as you can see here, the prices are very expensive. There are other alternatives to Kindle like Paperwhite. It's the same actually. You can download PDF books inside of it, very small, very portable, and the price is also similar to the Kindle price range. Very expensive, but you can download the books into your phone if you like reading from it. Next, we have websites that have ebooks. First, we have Story Shares. You can click visit the library and look at their collection. Next, we have Z Library. You can download lots of PDF books from here. Next, we have M Discover. Here, the ebooks are 100% free and you can choose based on the genre. So you can click on a genre which you like and then pick a book that you find interesting. Next is where you can buy ebooks. So this is Google Play Books. We have self-help ebooks, comics, and Malay books. Okay, next is a website where you can buy physical books online. So first we have Book Depository. We have lots of books here, and as you can see, the prices are a bit higher compared to books on Google Play because these are real physical books. Next, we have Book Access. Book Access is also another website where you can buy physical books online. I really love this website because they have all these sales on, and the books are pretty cheap compared to Popular or MPH. Ebooks come with font style and size flexibility. It is eco-friendly and good for the environment. The prices are cheaper than physical books too. E-readers like Kindle can store thousands of books on a single device. Amazing, right? It is also exciting that you can read it in the dark. They are easy to carry around too. Kindle or tablets are very slim compared to a 600-page hardcover books. However, paper or print books have the feel of a book that many readers love. You can hold it, turn the pages, and feel the paper. Illustrations on paper are generally of higher quality. Most importantly, you do not have to charge your book. Reading paper books is less straining than ebooks as we are not staring at a screen. Too much screen time is not good for you. But there are new technologies out there that can minimize the strain in your eyes. Although ebooks sound amazing, e-readers like Kindle are pretty expensive. Same as tablets and our phones. Some people don't like reading on their phone because it is too small. That's a problem, right? Now that we've gone through both types of books, I will show you 3 statements regarding the use of ebooks. The first statement says that ebooks are eco-friendly and some are even free. They're the best. The second statement says that there will always be the oops, I forgot to charge my book reader problem. No, not for me. The last statement says that what's all the fuss about? I think they're just a passing trend. Now, my question is, which of these statements about ebooks do you agree with most? Unmute your mic or write your response in the chat box. Okay. Excellent discussion, everyone. If you noticed, our previous discussion is actually centered on you giving and expressing your opinions, mainly on what you think about the differences between ebooks and paper books. You are iterating your opinions on a topic. This is a common phenomenon when writing essays too. In most essays, you will be asked to write about your opinion on a certain topic. So today, we will learn how to write opinions in an organized and clear manner. For our first activity today, we will produce a mind map. Mind maps are a great way for us to draft our points and really see the structure of the thing that we wanted to write about later. To draft our points and organize them in a mind map, we need ideas. One of the best ways to do that is by brainstorming. This is an activity group, which means that you have to brainstorm with your friends. There is a plus point for my students today too. Since we are all at home with our computers on and hopefully a stable internet connection, we will use the internet as our main source to get the information that we need. The title for your mind map today is Imagine that the head teacher of your school has announced that the school will introduce the use of tablets to replace physical textbook. Every 2 students will share one tablet and the tablets must be kept in the school compound at all times. Discuss the advantages or the disadvantages of this change. Okay, now before we move on, let me explain to my dear students how you can conduct a group brainstorming session effectively. Okay, the first step of brainstorming is to have some basic knowledge on the topic. For instance, your discussion is mainly about the use of tablets to replace textbooks. To know more about these, you can use the search engines on the internet, like Google. Use the internet as your main source of getting the information. Now, in the search bar, there are keywords that you can use to start. You can type in tablets replacing textbooks or advantages of using tablets in school. After you have gathered the information needed for your discussion, you need to discuss. You need to communicate together with your groupmates and contribute to the discussion. Don't be shy and unmute your mic, okay, students? Each student must at least provide 1 point to the discussion. Alright, I hope you are now clear on how to brainstorm together as a group. Now, I will assign you to Zoom breakout rooms. Let's go. Assign you into your breakout room. So first, I'm going to click breakout room and I'm going to create 5 breakout room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now create. And now I am going to open all the rooms. Now everyone can pick which room you want and enter. Okay, now I'm gonna explain how to use the whiteboard function. So first, click share screen and click whiteboard and then click share. Okay, now you're gonna have this whiteboard. So first click draw. Maybe you can draw like a beautiful rectangle here for the title. And maybe 2 circles or ovals for where you should write the advantages or the disadvantages. And then let's make a pretty line here to make it look like a mind map, because it is essentially a mind map. Okay, so it should look something like this. Fill in here. You can click text to write your points. Thank you. Alright students, thank you for your participation in producing the mind map. I saw most of your progress while making it and I am impressed. There were a lot of strong points that you have listed. I need you to screenshot your mind map as proof, okay? Everyone must have a copy of their mind map, okay? Alright, I will end the breakout session now. Now comes the most interesting part of this lesson. We will learn about Oreo opinion writing. Oreo, O for opinion, R for reasons, E for examples, and the last O is for restate opinion. Now let's get into each part of the Oreo writing technique. The first part is opinion. In opinion, we should tell your readers how you feel about the topic. Now, not to get mistaken, opinion is not the same as a fact or a statement. A statement is like, I want to work on making our playground better. Now, that is a statement. But an opinion, it should sound like this. I believe that all students should wear uniform. Yes, now that is an opinion. So when we write our opinion, we actually want the readers to agree and believe with our standpoint. So we want to persuade them. Sometimes we persuade people for other reasons too, like when we want them to buy a certain product, to believe in something, to act a certain way, or to agree with a point of view. Okay. Opinion is when you state your thoughts and feelings about a certain topic. Make sure you feel strongly enough to pick a side and stay with it. These are the linking words and phrases you can use to state your opinion. I prefer, I think, I feel, I believe, in my opinion, the best thing about, the greatest, worst part about, everyone should, blank is better than. So, after writing your opinion, you should now give your reasons. Tell your readers why you feel this way. Now that you have chosen a side, give your reasons away. A good persuasive paper or a good paragraph of writing your opinion should contain more than one reason. These are the linking words and phrases you can use to write your reason. I feel this way because, I think this is true because, one reason I believe this to be beneficial is, the reason you should blank is that, due to, my main reason is. Next is giving examples. Give your readers some examples of why you feel this way. You now have your reasons for believing in your topic. Give me examples of why I should agree with you. What supports your argument? Okay, the linking words and phrases you can use to write examples is, for example, for instance, to illustrate, in this case, like, to support my points, in other words. Namely, one clear example is, okay, the last component is another opinion, which is where you should restate your opinion. Restate your opinion one more time. You need to remind your reader what your standpoint is, and these are the linking words or phrases you can use. Finally, in conclusion, as I have said, according to my previous points, to summarize, to sum it up, as you can see, all in all, so now that we have covered each of the component of the Oreo writing technique, let's look at a model answer. So we have each of the component here, OREO, and their statements. Okay, the first opinion is, bringing your own bottle is better for the environment. My reasons: first one, it can minimize the use of single plastics. My second reason, can be reused multiple times. And then I give examples. I also give two examples here. The first one, the store will serve fewer plastic cups in return, creates less waste in the area. My second example, we can wash our bottle and use it again. And my restatement of my opinion, in my opinion, bringing your own bottle is better for the environment as it creates less waste. Now, let's combine all these components together and use linking words to form a cohesive paragraph. And this is how it'll look like. I firmly believe that bringing your own bottle is better for the environment. I feel this way because it can minimize the use of single plastics and the bottles can be reused multiple times. In this case, the store will serve fewer plastic cups which will create less waste in the area. Next, we can wash our bottles and use them again. All in all, bringing your own bottle is better for the environment as it creates less waste. Now, let's see if my students can write a paragraph like this. To test that, let's move on with activity B, writing an opinion using Oreo. The topic that you will write about is the same as the one you brainstormed back in activity A. With the mind map you have produced, you already have the points. Now it is time to write about them. You can either write about the advantages of using tablets to replace physical textbook or the disadvantages of using tablets to replace physical textbooks. Okay, I have distributed the Google form link there. You will key in and submit your answers. Let's go through them first, shall we? Students, after you have clicked on the link which I have posted in the group chat, this will appear on your screen. This is the Google form for Activity B, Writing an Opinion Using Oreo. This is the title, the advantages or disadvantages of replacing physical textbook with tablets. In this part, you should upload a screenshot of your mind map here. Click add file and upload the picture of your mind map. I did tell you to keep a copy of your mind map back in activity A. Okay, in this part, you will be asked to write a paragraph on expressing your opinion regarding the topic here. But you should write it based on each of this component. First, write your opinion, and then your reasons, your examples, and the restatement of your opinion. After that, combine it all together to write a full paragraph using linking words to tie all the individual statements together. Lastly, don't forget to click submit. Thank you. What an amazing lesson we had today, right, students? Now, don't forget, when writing an opinion, be sure to use the Oreo opinion writing technique. It will certainly help you in your essays. Before I end today's class, I will give you an enhancement task on Google Form as a homework. Yes, more homework. I've pasted the link in the group chat. On a final note, be extra prepared for next week's class as we will write a full essay regarding opinion writing. The topic, it's a secret. Alright then everyone, our time has come to an end. Thank you so much for your energetic participation. Thank you for your attention and time. Let's meet again next week, same day and at the same time with your favorite English teacher. Bye now.